All right. Okay, that's new.
Yeah.
That's the one that I've wanted to drive more than anything.
Yeah, the Ford GT Mark IV.
Yep.
It's a beast. The owner of this one, he's done a 158.7 around Coda.
That's a lot quicker than what we were doing. So today we're here at Petrol Lounge, one of my favorite facilities in all of Austin, just because of the sheer amount of gorgeous cars they have showing here. So when I first got into the car community, like 3 years ago with my newer Mustang, I came to just about every single car show they had here. And Lilu and I went here a lot, and now a photo from one of their events is my profile picture, just because of how much time I spent here. So I love being here in this place. This place I really connect with a lot.
This one actually raced in Le Mans. It was actually
back in the good old GT1 days.
Exactly. So this one was the first all-female team that actually competed at Le Mans too as well.
That's really cool.
This one finished, what was that, I think 43rd or 45th overall.
Wow.
Not bad, but yeah.
That's not bad at all for that race.
Exactly.
That's the dream. One day get there. There's a lot of favorites. The GT Mark IV is definitely in my top 3. Ever since they unveiled this car, I always thought it was like the epitome of the Ford GT. This thing looks absolutely intense. My dream car is a 66 GT40, but that's because I'm a classic car guy at heart. The Ford GT was the first American, or Ford itself was the first American company to beat Ferrari and win Le Mans in 1966, which is the epitome of racing. If you win Le Mans, like, you don't get just a pat on the back, you get a trophy and a recognition for all of eternity, and you'll be written into the book. So I think with Ford making every iteration better and better, it kind of helps keep the name in its place as being one of the best American muscle supercars you can buy. And then, all the way back there, there's a 1967 Chevy Impala 4-door, which nobody would really bat an eye at a sports car that's a 4-door. But seriously?
Yes.
Jensen Ackles sat in this thing?
Yes.
It's the actual car they used in Supernatural, and Jensen Ackles sat in it.
Listen to her purr. You ever heard anything so sweet?
That's next level. That's really cool. So I only binge watched it for a couple months because it was a 15-year show, but seeing that was intense. That was like, that's the car. That's the car. I just thought it was a 4-door Impala, but that's dope. That is so cool. It was the car, so that was really cool.
You know, if you two want to get a room, just let me know, Dean. Oh, don't listen to him, baby.
Man, my little brother is like obsessed with these.
Oh, yeah, the F40.
He has a little model of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a model, a shirt,
Yep.
the whole 9 yards. He can't stop talking about them.
No.
She likes Magnum PI, I like James Bond.
James Bond, yeah, you can't go wrong with either one.
Seriously, the DB5, what a classic. This is cool, I like this.
Oh, the Citroen SM right here.
Yep. This is like the date night car right here.
Exactly.
That's a really pretty car. 26 feet long with a 8-liter V8 and still only make 100 horsepower. It's all about the smiles per gallon.
Miles per gallon, indeed.
I mean, the Batmobile's cool too.
Same engine as the Ford GT cars back in the 60s that competed at Le Mans.
That's really cool.
So this is pulling 12-second quarters in the 60s.
Man, to own one of these. Well, to own one of those. I'm still a little bummed out from my Sunday debacle with my tire blowing out and everything.
Uh-oh. We got some problems with Kale Buhl's car. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Just because I was really holding pace with the leaders.
That's a big shame to see because he was having such a great race.
which is like the one thing I'm taking away right now.
I know that Kale is going to look back on this one and definitely probably want it back a little bit.
But I think Saturday was great because not only did I take second, but I held really good pace throughout the entire race.
I'm going to give some credit where credit is due as well to Kale Buhl. He's laying down some lap times right now that is actually faster than our second place car of Craig Capaldi.
To race at COTA was fun enough, regardless of where I would have placed. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid to be there. The first race I ever went to was at the Blancpain GT World Challenge race they had there, and I kept telling my dad when I was like 10, I was like, I'm gonna race here one day. And then now almost a decade goes by and I'm finally doing it. So I hold a lot of emotional attachment to that racetrack, so that weekend was very emotional for me because of the fact that I had my family there and they all got to watch me finally do a race at COTA. So it was awesome.
Kale Buhl, the hometown kid, not the result that he was looking for, but still finishes the race.
So, as far as I'm concerned, Ozarks opened up about 3 years ago. It's a very, very new track. Like, there's not, like, the only major series that have raced there is NASA and SCCA. It was built to handle GT4, but GT4 hasn't gone there for one reason, and I think one reason only, is that the guy that engineered the track took 20 of the hardest corners from all the world-famous tracks in the world and said, you know what'd be good? Let's take elevation change and all of these corners and just cram them into one 20-turn track. I think it's 20 turns. And I think that's the only reason GT4 hasn't really gone there, because of how hard that track looks. Like, even looking at the track map, you're like, there's not a straight. It's all corners that connect to build a straight, but there's a hairpin here, there's high-speed S's there, you can visually see turn one of Monza before you're coming to the front straight. Like, it's a grueling track. It's sketchy. It's a sketchy track. There's a lot of spots where the car wants to go airborne and you gotta hold it down. This is my first time ever even being on the track with a sim. It's hard. It's a really hard track. I was talking to my racing coach about it and some other people, and they're like, yeah, this is probably the hardest track in America for sure. I know everyone calls VIR the green hell. I think they need to take that and put it in Ozarks, because this track literally drives me nuts how much I think about it. It is the Nürburgring of America, at least from what I look at. It's long, it's hard, and it's grueling. That's Ozarks in 3 words. I don't want to put myself in the mindset of being nervous or scared of the track, because I'm a very optimistic person. So coming into the race weekend, I'm always focused on not trying to be the best, but be the best of myself. I want to be the best, but I got to make sure I push myself into that. So taking step by step, really pushing myself and being hard and critiquing, making sure I can fine tune if I'm doing something wrong rather than letting something bad stick. Because if you let a bad habit stick on the racetrack and it just keeps compounding, then you're donezo, dude.